All right, Speedromizer community, this is the finale of day one. This is your main event, if you will. I am joined with teapartycthulu and Alpha 5. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm TPZ. You should watch this game anyway because it's enjoyable, and I'm joined by my good buddy Alpha 5, who always seems to stick by my side in these things for whatever reason.
Yeah, TPC has given me a list of things to talk about today. It is exclusively to call him out on tricks that he misses, so he's not going to do that, and I'm not going to talk the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it always goes.
Yeah, exactly. It always goes according to plan.
But if we're all good, I'm good to start. This is Spyro 2. This is old PS1 classic platformer, sequel to the smash hit Spyro the Dragon. This came out in 1999, and some people consider it the best of the series. It's definitely, in my opinion, the most interesting speed game of the series. So, I suppose we're good to start. Which we can already go ahead and start through some cutscenes. Timing in this game doesn't actually start until you take control, which I can tell you when that is. So, but this is going to be a wild run, very, very fast-paced, and a lot of glitches. This game is incredibly broken. But we're going to be starting very soon. As
the adventure begins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, this is Spyro 2. We play as Spyro. He can charge. You're going to see charging a lot. Here's our first major glitch. We're already out of bounds in the first 10 seconds of the game. Our goal in this category is we are going to be getting all 40 of the orbs in this game and beating the game. Now, here's an example. All the orbs in this game are going to be through various little missions like this in the levels. So, for example, we're going to, if I don't miss... Okay, these are kind of tight. This is this is just another application of a glitch. I'm going to explain a little bit, but we're here to collect all these orbs, beat the game. You do need 40 orbs to beat the game. This is kind of the no major skips category of Spyro. I'm going to wait here for that guy to despawn. Because this category forbids the use of boss skips, which this game is so incredibly busted, you can skip in all the bosses early. Oops. Here's our first orb. We already got it.
Thanks for...
So, I should take a bit to actually explain the glitches of this game. There's going to be one main one right here. I'm going to show it off while we're waiting for this guy. This is the double jump. It allows you to double jump, which they put a lot of things in this game just barely out of reach of where you need to go. And we can kind of skip all of them. This orb is kind of hard to get, so this is one of the first kind of roadblocks. You got to be very tight. Timer on this is tight. We're also aiming to take care of these lizards at the same time. Okay, I missed that. Do this, and then... Oh, oops. Okay, missing that is kind of a problem. As you can see, yeah, we already failed this orb, which is a problem. We can go back and do it. It's not a huge issue. But I'm going to run back and try and get some of these. Okay, this is going extremely poorly. This is
backup orb?
No. This one is normally not a problem. You know what? Tell you what, I'm going to like actually wait here a bit. It's worth it to just get this orb because this one is already so much faster than the other ones. But this one is pretty hard. You do have to make some tight double jumps, and you basically can't mess up at all. I don't know why this double jump isn't working.
Yeah, one of the finickiness of the double jumps is you can't be moving while doing them, right?
Yes, you cannot be moving while double jumping. I don't know why Spyro didn't want to light that orb. Luckily, now that we can skip the lizards, this is a little easier. There we go. And we're going to be taking care of the lizard hunt and glimmer. And then that will be the end of glimmer. Which this guy already started running through here, I think. Oh, did he not? Oh, no, I think I saw him. Okay. This guy's movement is a little, like, weird or random. Like, oh, we're also going to be not doing this the intended way, in case you weren't, in case you were curious. Despite being the no major skips category, we probably do about 5% of this game as intended, just because it's so much faster not to. I was getting a really bad pattern on that guy. So you can see, like, we're already skipping out of bounds in the first level, and, like, none of this game is working how it's supposed to. Except this. This is actually intentional. This is how you're supposed to hit this guy. This is the only way to hit this guy, actually.
Yeah, if you see these and think that these are pretty major skips, just imagine how actually insane the other skips are.
Yeah, there will be actual major skips in this category. But they're not for a while. Because 40 Orb, technically the definition of 40 Orb is just any % no boss skips, basically. You can just go out of bounds and skip at all the bosses early. You do have to get all the Talismans in this game, in this category specifically. Oh, oops, I bonked. That's fine. There's the first level. So our goal is, at this beginning, we are going to be aiming to get 500 gems in these first 3 levels and take care of a bunch of fast orbs and the talismans. We're also going to be saving. I have a memory card inserted for this for marathon safety, which means we're going to lose like 30 seconds over the whole run. But
honestly, for a PS1 game, it's not a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm going to take the time to explain more about double jumping. So you saw double jumping earlier. It's jump and then charge at a specific point. The height of it is very variable depending on how tight you get this double jump. And the most important part, actually, more than just the height, is what's called a flop. If you let go of charge, Spyro enters his like little falling animation while he still has the upwards momentum, and his hitbox moves upwards during it, so it allows him to kind of well, flop on top of platforms because his collision will actually move above them, and you can use it to make a lot of little clips in this game very, very easy. So Idle Springs is going to be mostly normal. We're just going to take care of everything and get the Talisman first. We do need to kill a certain amount of enemies. Also, this part can be a little random with this guy, what's his even name? Like the builders guys. They can kind of randomly take more time than they really should to run around, like now. It depends on when you kill them. We do need to get a certain amount of kills for the end of the level. Here's also, I guess, another glitch, technically, is flame charge. You can cancel a flame with a charge in this game. It's not very useful. Well, it is very useful, but it's not, like, very broken. You can just use it to go a little faster. There's the Idle Springs Talisman. We're going to be getting 1 orb in this. It's very fast to get. And it also allows us to get a bunch more gems on the way. Yeah, we're going to be getting 500 gems because we're going to need to buy swim. Technically, you can skip swim. Like, the most optimal routes in this game, I believe, are to skip swim, and I can't believe I just missed that. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, I did get the orb. Alright, nice. Or not the orb, the gem. It's just a little micro-optimization. Now for this, we're gonna go get a few more orbs. Yeah, we're doing this all to buy swim. We are going to need swim to actually get to the rest of the levels. Technically, like I said before, you can skip it. It is incredibly hard to skip it.
Are you telling me you can't pull off a random, inconsistent trick that you only have 1 try at?
Yeah, there is a way to skip it with 2 specific tricks, actually. One of them is very easy. The other one is extremely hard, so... I'll be going for it anyway, but I won't be skipping swim.
Nice.
Here's Hunter's Challenge Orb. It's incredibly easy. It also sets us up nicely for another orb. This game has a lot of really neat micro optimizations like this. Like this cutscene will put your camera at a specific angle that sets up for a double jump right here. There's an orb on this ledge out here. I don't know if that was tight enough. Oh, I didn't get it. That is an incredibly tight double jump. You actually have to do a walking double jump. So we said earlier you can't be moving while double jumping. You can have a little bit of momentum though. In which case it's called a walking double jump. You basically like barely tap forward and then execute a double jump, but it's very tight. This one is one of the harder ones in the game. There's that orb. And we're gonna move into Colossus. Colossus has a lot of neat tricks in it. This game is just like back-to-back neat tricks all over the place. There's like no downtime in this game basically. But Colossus, it starts off with a really neat trick that actually saves like 2 seconds if you get it. It's not huge. We tend to do a lot of things in the early levels just because we're getting the gems to buy swim. But then after that, we're going to be kind of just skipping through levels. See, that clip saves like 2 seconds. It's just cool though. But we're actually going to be doing a lot in Colossus. Mostly just to get the gems. But we are still going to be skipping most of the level. I'll grab these just for safety. This double jump is quite tight. Yeah, that little flop. You do have to get this to really do the rest of the level, so it's not like optional. I'll give it a few more tries though. That is not the hard one though, it's this one. You can flop back up on top of here. And this one, you have to kind of weave around. Oh, that was close. I don't even know how I felt right there. Colossus is a very hard level. This is kind of like the first wall for newer runners. Because like it just features a lot of kind of hard tricks that are pretty unforgiving. So there's that flop. We're gonna do this and we're going to activate this mission. We're just gonna be doing a lot of miscellaneous missions in this game just to get a bunch of orbs. But we're gonna be like moving all around Colossus now because we need to get these statues, which is also gonna help us get the gems along the way. Like this is 20 gems right here. We're getting closer to that 200. Okay, don't jump up yet, I almost did it. And let's see. Okay, get up here. And here's a funny little out of bounds clip. This is not supposed to be here, by the way. But this saves quite a bit of time. There's a very hard trick right here. I will go for it like once. You can get up here with a wall glide or just a double jump flop. Well, I'll give it a few tries, I guess. I actually found a way to route it out. And okay, there we go. I found a way to actually route it out when I was running this game. Oh, I hope you love this cutscene. This cutscene is unskippable. It's one of the few ones that is unskippable in this game.
It's a shame that the ones with audio aren't unskippable.
There's a talisman. We still need to get the rest of the statues. Oh, that was a weird like wall glide. Like I went super high right there. But there's just this which is kind of a tight wall jump. And then if you don't die, funnily enough, this doesn't work if you die, but you have some time after that where there's a little cutscene. If you die, it just instantly skips. There was Colossus. That was actually a fairly good Colossus. Colossus is definitely a very hard level. How many gems do we have? Okay, 466 is fine. That's a little low. I don't know what I skipped, but it's enough. Because there are some extra gems you can get right here. Notably this one, which is a 25. That's enough for the 500 to buy swim.
Hello.
I don't support financing Moneybags. His name is Moneybags.
By the way, that is the only upgrade we were going to buy in the entire game.
Stick it to the man.
Now we're going to be moving into Hurricos. Hurricos is going to be extremely fast, has a lot of really cool looking tricks, and is actually a really easy level. It's actually going to feature the easiest trick in the entire game. You could literally turn on Spyro 2 and learn how to do it, like, now. In fact, this is a tutorial for all you out there. If you've ever wanted to learn how to run Spyro 2, I'm going to teach you the easiest trick in the game right here. I'm glad I didn't screw that up. I actually got, like, an early cycle right there because I was quick enough. But you're supposed to, like, go through the entire level and turn off all these generators to get that orb, but you can just turn off the last one. That's going to be a running gag in Spyro. Is that that's going to happen a lot. All right, here is this trick. That one, it looks super cool. It's very easy. You just dash, glide, and then charge and hold down left. Now we're still going to be collecting some gems because we do need to buy some other stuff, just not an upgrade. Alright, here's the easiest trick in all of Spyro. This is a scenery proxy. You get in that corner, you hold up left. And it works every time. And that's Hurricos done. That was a very good Hurricos, but again, Hurricos is a really easy level. Now we have probably the other early game wall for any new runner, featuring, in my opinion, one of the hardest tricks in all of Spyro 2. At least for like a new runner and in this category. Because we're going to Sunny Beach. I'm going to pick up that gem too. But this is going to feature a trick called a proxy. This is going to be one of the only proxies that we see in this run. This is the only one that's like basically required. And a proxy, I don't know why it's named this, don't ask me. Is what happens if you get inside of an enemy hitbox and the game tries to eject you. And if you do it right, you will just go flying. In like top level Spyro runs, this is a very common trick. You're going to see a lot of this. Oh, okay. I kind of wanted to get that. There's a 10 gem in that barrel, but... Oh, I didn't make it? Alright. This is actually kind of a tight glide. Like, you would be surprised, it doesn't look too bad. But we're basically going to be skipping most of Sunny Beach. With some of those jumps. We're also going to be doing this. Now we... Okay, if we don't miss. Now we get to do Turtle Proxy. Welcome to the hardest trick. We're going to line up with this turtle, and we're going to jump out of its head. But this, I hate this trick. This trick can very well take you, like, a bunch of tries. Yeah, I'm not doing Penguin Proxy, by the way. The only other proxy I will attempt is Aquaria Towers sheet proxy, because, like, why wouldn't you? But this is, like, you can have a little setup for it, but it's still just so tight. You kind of want to align with this corner and then do a little jump. Yeah, you land inside of a hitbox and you jump with a very precise timing.
While Spyro's hitbox is strangely good in this game, not a lot of other hitboxes are.
Yeah, there's a lot of hitboxes. You're gonna see a lot of problems with them in this game. Oh, I don't have sparks anymore, because I got hit by that guy.
It's fine. Just don't die.
There we go. Alright, that's Turtle Proxy. There's another one you can do if you're skipping swim at the beginning of the level that's even harder. The swimless Turtle Proxy is so hard. Here's another orb. You just... if you just get those two fast enough, then, like, bam, you got it. Now, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I didn't. Luckily, I get to show off another cool trick. You can't dash into this door from this... Okay, this camera's stuck. That was weird. You can't dash into it, but if you walk off the switch and then dash, you can make it through the door. Which is good, because we need the talisman.
I think it has something to do with your hitbox shifting forward when you lower your head.
Yeah, I believe how it works is how is the charge actually moves your hitbox forward.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna be this game is just, especially this category, is just jam-packed full of a ton of tricks back to back, and they're like all different. I'm actually going to take the 1-up so I get sparks back. Also for safety, because there are even harder tricks later. But we're gonna be air swimming.
Have to tie on.
Yeah.
You seem to be in a door.
All right, here's an air swim. Yeah, you get in the door, then you hit the water hitbox just barely, and you can swim in the air. We're gonna grab this orb because this one's fast. We're gonna grab 2 really quick orbs, and then make our way into Aquaria Towers, which is going to be the last level of Summer Forest before the boss. There is a very hard trick that you can do at the beginning of this stage. I will go for it once because you can only go for it once. If I don't get it, it's whatever. I've actually never gotten it in a run because I only just recently kind of learned it. If you do this, you can actually skip swim entirely. But we're going to move backwards. We're going to try go through the level backwards. But there's the sheep right here, and we can proxy off the sheep. Okay, he like moved left as soon as I went for it. But yeah, this trick is... Okay, I was not even close right there. So now we're just going to move the level as intended. This is probably good because getting it would actually mess up the gem route. Oh, I paused.
I have watched them get it.
Yeah, it's real hard. But now we're just going to be moving through Aquaria Towers as normal. There's going to be some real funny orbs too. If you thought that scenery proxy was the easiest trick in Spyro 2, you're correct, but this is a close... There's going to be one in this level that's a close second.
The way you described this trick to me makes it seem like this is also the easiest trick in the game. And they both seem to go with holding 2 buttons and it just working.
Oh.
Yeah, so here's the talisman. If you want to not learn the entirety of Spyro 2, but like make yourself feel really cool for learning a trick in a speed game, do this. Which is okay, this invisible. I did the angle wrong, so it's a little slow, but hold up left and charge. There's an invisible wall outside this level, but you can just do this. The reason that we're doing this is there's an orb for rescuing all these seahorses. And another running theme in this game, you only have to rescue the last one, because they all unlock in a sequence. So we just save this one. And we get the orb for it.
I think Flippy really only cared about that one. That's what's going on.
And now we're gonna do the 2 Manta Rides, because they're very fast. These are pretty boring ones. Oh, what people probably are gonna note, which might surprise them for a speedrun in this game. If you're looking at the moon right here, you'll note that I'm using the D-pad to move in this game, which this game has analog movement. Which, it seems odd that you would use like digital movement like that in a speedrun, right? There's actually only one reason why we do it, is that it allows for quick turning. If you hold down left or down right, you actually turn faster. And this is not possible on analog. So we're gonna play the entire game with the D-pad. Though if you wanted to be fancy, you could play this with the analog stick just to have fun. If you go we're gonna ride into the ground right there, because you actually move really fast in this. You can actually outrun the seahorse, which is a problem because then you'll fail. But it just makes it a bit safer. So now, it's important that we got Aquaria Towers as our last talisman, because if we didn't, we'd be soft-locked as soon as we did this. We're gonna go fight the first boss. Normally, in other categories, well, I guess not 14 tally, but in other categories, you could actually just, when I did that air swim glitch, you could actually just fly straight to this boss's chamber from out of bounds. It's done in any percent and 100%. But this category bans boss skips, so we have to do Crush as intended. Well, we have to go to Crush as intended. Crush, we're going to be using some RNG well, not RNG manipulation. We're going to be using some manipulation to stop him from moving as much, which saves a bit of time. I'm at low health, though, which means I don't think I'm going to go for the entirety of it, but we're going to move him in a specific pattern so he stops moving so much. Like, normally you would actually get hit right here intentionally, but we're not. Because I'm at low health. I'll take the extra movement. It's not so bad. He also stops his pattern as soon as he hits you. Should drop a sheep somewhere. I'll get it after this. Alright, there's a sheep. We're gonna need the extra health so we don't die. Oh, I have to do something kind of hard right here. I have to dodge the club hits. Because he's landing on these.
He's not going to the blues.
No, he always goes to the closest one. Okay, good. I didn't die. I did not want to die on Crush. Which can happen. It was not an optimal Crush, but it was still pretty fast, and we didn't die, so. Now we're moving into Autumn Forest. Well, it says oh yeah, it is Autumn Plains. I was thinking of Summer Forest. And Summer Forest is... Not Summer Forest. Well, yeah, Summer Forest is pretty easy. Autumn Plains is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the game. This is where there's just a lot of hard levels and a lot of hard tricks. We're actually going to be starting with one, with Crystal Glacier. We're just going to be going in and getting the Talisman from this level. But there's a very tight glide at the start of the level. You have to do a precise walking double jump to get it. But I got it. We also need... you can skip saving these guys if you're really good. But I'm not really good, so I'm not going to. It's a very precise wall glide that I don't know, I don't get. What? Luckily we can skip the second set because you just double jump up. But this is just going to be moving through the level to get to the Talisman. Oh, I'm glad I got that. That is actually kind of difficult to land on that precisely. This is a great Crystal Glacier so far. And then there's one last out of bounds clip and we'll be right at the Talisman, which is right here. Oh, I barely landed on it. We want to get these gems because that's a 25. We need gems to only buy one more thing in the game, which is actually going to be the last level in Autumn Plains. Go in the portal. Alright, that was a very, very good Crystal Glacier. Now it's going to be Skelos Badlands, which has, in my opinion, casually the hardest orb in Spyro 2. In a speedrun, it's still kind of hard, but knowing how to flame charge makes it easier. Which we're actually going to be getting 2 orbs here. They're both very fast. They're both very fast, but you can fail them, so...
This is a cool level.
Yeah, this level was on the title screen, if you remember.
I played this level a lot because I couldn't find, like, one gem in it or something like that.
Yeah, I love this level. You can also skip building this bridge with another precise double jump. But we're going to be... okay, flame charging on these is still kind of tight. I don't like ever remember the order for this. I just go.
Well done.
The first ones are easy. The second orb, in my opinion, is one of the hardest in this game casually.
Uh-oh.
Because you got to be real precise.
Isn't it a set pattern?
Yes, it is a set pattern, but if you don't know how to flame charge, if you miss one, you just lose. See, like, that was already really tight. Luckily, I got it first try.
There you go.
Thank you for
Which is good. I think I failed that in my PB. And now we're just going to be going and getting the Talisman. Sadly, we are not going to watch the skeleton dance cutscene, because we don't get that orb.
It's such a good cutscene.
It's the best cutscene. There's a meme category that's just watch that cutscene.
Don't you want to lose a minute?
Hey, if I was running 64 orb or hundo, I would have to do it. Alright, now comes to, in my opinion, also one of the hardest tricks. Well, it's not hard. It's not a hard trick. It's a very inconsistent trick. Which is, we're also going to be skipping the entirety of Breeze Harbor. This level I liked as a kid. I have a lot of stories of this game as a kid because I didn't play it, but I watched my sister play a ton of it. And this is one of her favorite levels, because this is the infamous trouble with the trolley. We're not going to be getting that orb, even though that orb is really easy. But there is a very precise double jump glide right here to get on top of the ship. Oh, I got it first try. That trick is incredibly hard and pretty inconsistent. Sometimes you just won't get up. Oh, I fell off.
Oh no.
Sometimes Spyro kind of lurches forward. Well, I threw it all away, so...
Well, you got it first try. Now you can miss it.
Yeah, there's a few ways you can do this. You can try and do like a little wall glide. I personally go for the flutter. But there's a lot of ways in which you can do this, and a lot of ways in which you can fail it. But like, sometimes you'll go up, sometimes you won't. There we go. You have to get a very tall double jump to do it. But there's Breeze Harbor. That wasn't so bad. In my PB, I think I lost like a minute on it. For safety, I'm gonna pick up these gems. And then comes one of the first major skips of this run, which is going to be climb skip. As I said before, we're only gonna buy swim. You're supposed to buy climb to access the rest of Autumn Plains. We're not gonna do that. First is a trick that I used to suck at, and I might still suck at it, which is ground a portal. You can get on top of this portal with a precise wall glide. But it's not too bad. There's a backup that you don't even have to do this trick at all. But it's like 30 seconds slower. And if you fail climb skip, you gotta do it again. So there's ground the portal. We grab this orb, and now it's climb skip. Very precise walking double jump and a flop to get up here. Alright, if you miss it, you can sometimes land back on the portal, but not always. This was the trick that, when I was first learning this game, dissuaded me from learning hundo. Because you have to do this in hundo, basically. Oh, okay. If you bonk, it's not so bad. Because you'll basically always land on the portal. You have to kind of do like a late flop. It's like a really awkward flop. It has to be a little later than the others. Alright, there's the first part. Now we just have to make it all the way to Scorch. I'm just gonna play it safe there. Alright, there's climb skip. I'm
There
glad
you
I
go.
got that over with. I'm a lot better at that trick than I used to be.
First try every time.
I used to not even be able to do ground to portal at all. Which just speaks to how much improvement there is in this game. Scorch is fun. I really like this level, especially casually. Oh, Spyro just ran off right there. Yeah,
like the
sometimes
camels.
you'll just keep dashing. Oh yeah, the camels are awesome.
All the sprites in this game are just, or well, like, models are just top tier.
Get up there. Thank you, Spyro. And the rest of Scorch we're going to be skipping entirely. But we need to help Hunter with these monkeys. Optimally, you wouldn't do this, but I suck at a lot of the other orbs in this game, so I choose to do this one. This one's real
What are
easy.
these monkeys for?
I don't know. I don't even remember. Like, he doesn't even tell you.
I mean,
Hunter
he's
just
a
does so
leopard.
much random crap in this game.
he might just be eating them.
The camera actually zooms in on the next monkey, if you didn't know the order that they go in. Well, it like focuses on them. There's the monkeys, and now we're just gonna go finish the level. You can waste a little time here and get a lot of extra gems. I might get a few of them. That tree's hitbox is really big, but we're just gonna be going up here. You can light these to get all the extra gems. So it's just that double jump, and then we're at the end of the level already. Oops, I wasn't supposed to hit that guy. Greta. And where are we going next? Oh, we're going to my favorite level next, both in a speedrun and casually, actually, which is Fracture Hills. Anybody who's played this game probably knows the song of the bagpipes by heart, especially if you're like a big fan of this game.
If I hear it, I'll remember it.
Yeah, this is a lot of people's favorite level casually, actually. But it has some really cool skips in a speedrun, too. They also look really impressive. As a very unique trick in it, too. One that you're not really going to see elsewhere in the game. Which is actually going to be like a cutscene warp. I believe this is the only level that this is done in.
Thank you.
But we do need to save all the satyrs to open up the way to the Talisman. And there's gonna be some real annoying trees and stuff. I'm actually gonna grab the pig.
I think it's just dancing.
Yeah, I gotta do it for the health. Seem to be these like annoying enemies like this. Here's a cool trick. Let's see if I get it. Oh, I didn't. I somehow like I flopped instead of gliding. You can glide and like fall all the way over here instead. It makes you look really cool if you get it. And now we're gonna be. This level hasn't been that broken so far, but we're about to skip the entirety of another orb, which normally you need the super speed and hit this with the super speed to do. We're just gonna go out of bounds to get it. I used to be really bad at this trick. I hope I'm not still bad at it. No, it's just a wall glide. It's not even a difficult wall glide. But we saved this spawn just by doing it. And now we have that really cool trick I talked about earlier. This is going to be, we're going to get the Alchemist Orb. And we're also going to teleport to the Talisman. Well, we're going to teleport from the Talisman to the Orb cutscene, if we do this right. But we need to hit these guys in a particular way so that the Alchemist does not get hit by them. Pattern is 1, 2, and then hit all these guys 3 times. And then we're going to need to run to the Talisman cutscene as fast as we can. Alright, this is looking good so far. We also didn't even get hit by the tree. We got this guy. I'm gonna play it safe with a glide right there. And then, this should be fast enough. If you are fast enough, you run, you get the Talisman. If the Talisman actually pops up, you're good. This cutscene plays and it's gonna warp us over to this cutscene. I'm so glad that I got that trick. I was so worried about that trick before this. It's like so minor. It saves like maybe 15-20 seconds. But it is like one of the coolest tricks in all of Spyro 2.
Definitely a neat trick.
What is next? Magma Cone. Magma Cone is pretty easy. You can actually softlock yourself on the level if you do the beginning wrong. Well, not like softlock, but you have to exit the level if you do it wrong. Which, at the beginning of the level, you have to do a double jump and clear it because you don't have climb yet. If you do it wrong, you have to restart the level. We also have to remember to kill 2 enemies at the start of the level, so we can actually do the ending. If you don't, you can't actually do the ending. Yeah, don't fail that double jump. We need to kill this guy and this guy. We're going to be doing another minigame with Hunter. Right here. Oh, I got both those double jump flops. Those are actually pretty precise. This is Crystal Geysers. The first one isn't so bad. It is pretty random. Let's see. The second one, in my opinion, is really hard, and like more optimal routes of this game actually do it. Wow, this RNG is is so crazy right now. It's like everywhere that I need to be. But you just need to grab 10 of them. This is the best RNG I've ever seen on this minigame ever. $10-3 is incredible. That is like easily the fastest I've ever done that game. And now we're just going to be going grabbing the Talisman with a really cool trick actually. It's going to be like a huge kind of glitchy double jump. We're going to go up here and we're going to glide over here out of bounds to the end of the level. There's a super flight power up right here, but you can't fly all the way up. You need to have climb for this. But you can do a glitchy double jump like that. Oh, are we gonna get zombied? Okay. You can die right there. It's not a problem because it plays the cutscene anyway. But we're in a state that's zombied right now, which means that there's some things that we can't do. So we actually need to go die, which is not a problem. You just do it right here. That was a very good Shady Oasis, though. That was easily the best I've ever had. We're actually coming up on the end of Autumn Plains. This has been like a fantastic Autumn Plains so far. But because we're in a zombied state, we need to go die. But now we're going to be going to Shady Oasis. This is one of the things that we need gems to buy, but this is 400. And Shady Oasis is going to have a lot of downtime in it. Because we're actually going to be waiting on a hippo to eat a fruit from a tree a lot of the time. Oh yeah, also if you've ever played Spyro, you probably have the beef sound effect stuck in your head forever. And it haunts your dreams. Because a lot of people casually find them to be pretty hard to get. But we're going to use the advantage of having to wait a lot in this level to actually pick up a lot of gems, because we need to get to 400 after this level. I think I missed that. Yeah, I did. But this level is pretty slow. It's a lot of waiting. and just a lot of gem collecting. Sometimes you outrun this guy and he doesn't follow you. I think he outran me, actually, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. And then another micro optimization right here. I'm actually going to pick up this projectile. And instead of flaming this, I'm actually going to like run right into it. Then also micro optimization. Okay, well I failed it. If you kill both these guys, it takes slightly less time to run through this. Gonna go grab this mission, and then the reason why we pick up the projectiles for this mission is that the first guy, you have to kill all these guys. You basically have to kill them with the projectiles. But grab the talisman real quick, and then we're gonna run back, catch the 3 thieves, and then we're almost done with Autumn Plains. Oh, don't die here, by the way. So this guy's position is a little random. Okay, we got it good. He's right here. He can kind of be anywhere, and if you don't get him with that shot, it's really bad. Okay, we didn't get this guy on the first one, but that's fine. He's gonna... Oh, I missed the flame charge. But he's gonna, like, cut across right here, and that's when you get him with a neat little flame charge.
Thanks for bringing.
Alright, there's Shady Oasis. Am I doing good on gems? I think I am. You need to have a certain amount of gems when you go into Zephyr if you want to get out. Well, not when you go into Zephyr, when you get out of here. Because you need to get a certain amount to open Zephyr. 225, I think that's a little low, but there's a bunch of gems you can get here. But we're going to be going into the end of Autumn Plains, which there's one more level left, which is Zephyr. Which has for me the hardest trick in this entire game. I'm going to pick these up because I don't actually remember how many gems it is to buy Zephyr. You know what? I don't want to have to get there and then not have... So, I'll take the safety. And just pick up a bunch of extras. There's going to be 75 gems right on top of the platform. Nice, I got that first try. That one's a little tricky. Now we're going to glide all the way over here, pick up this orb, and make our way back. Is this 400? I actually don't remember how many gems this is.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't look either.
It's gotta be 400.
How did I mess up the gem? What did I skip? Like, I don't remember skipping anything.
Maybe you got distracted by one of those hippos and just didn't pick up enough gems.
I'm trying to think of what I actually, like, skipped.
Hopefully not an orb.
I did not skip an orb. I have my splits right next to me, just so I make sure I don't skip an orb. Yeah, I was not sure how technical Spyro would be when I picked it up as a speed game, and I was amazed.
Legend.
Alright, time for the hardest trick for me. There's an out of bounds at the start of Zephyr. It is so hard. I fail this trick a lot. We'll see how it goes now. Oh, oops. I hit the button too fast right there. But, well, we're gonna go out of bounds and skip about half this level right here. Oh, how did I bonk right there? Oh my god. I almost got it first try. Alright, I got it second try, which is incredible. I think I lost like minutes in my PB to this. The rest of Zephyr is honestly pretty easy.
It's probably on PB pace.
Oh, easily. Even like, well, here's the problem. This is Spyro 2, so it could all come crashing down at the end. Because we're not out of hard trick land. This is another level we're going to be breaking entirely, because that was not the only out of bounds that we're going to be using. And we're also going to be... people who play this game casually probably remember this stupid long puzzle where you had to, like, guide all these things all the way around. You're going to be jealous of us because we're going to skip the entirety of it. Oh, I didn't want to miss the little up orb. It's right here. Guess I got that jump. Where normally it would be a huge long quest to even get up here. Professor is going to give us an orb. And then there's the like Romeo and Juliet bird thing, which I always thought was like weird as a kid. Which, if I can get up here, we can actually just... this flutter, it's kind of hard with a flutter. And just a double jump glide. Anybody who actually played this game casually, like 100%, like, hates those orbs. They're so difficult. And now is going to be the second boss, which is Gulp. Gulp is... he's not difficult, but he's difficult to do quickly.
Well done.
You can get double hits on Gulp. It's slightly random because where the items spawn is random, and which ones spawn, aside from the first two waves are always random. Which is, and also only certain sets of items can double hit. But Gulp is very easy. You just stand right here and walk around him. And he can even drop extra health, so... But the first ones are always going to be these little barrels, which I missed. I'm fine with taking a long time on Gulp as long as I don't die. I'm a runner that definitely prefers safety in a lot of games. The second wave is always bombs. Oops. I missed. Is that going to hit? Okay, it did hit. I believe you cannot double hit with the bomb. There's like a certain set of items that you can double hit with. One of the other ones, now all the items are going to be random. They can drop chickens, which is health, rockets, which are good. You can't double hit like with just rockets though. But you can do like rocket, bomb, you can do like barrel, rocket, like there's a lot of ways to double hit off of those. But again, it's pretty luck based. You can also do like bomb barrel if you get a good spawn on them and if it runs in a good way. But other than that, you just walk in circles around this boss. Let's see what this is. Alright, it's bombs. Oh, there was even a barrel. Oh, that was such a good barrel spawn. That could have been a double hit. That won't hit, but that's fine. Oh, 3 bombs? Yeah, he can like eat the bombs and make like a big wave. This boss is honestly really easy just because he can also drop health. Technically, optimally, you would want to end this fight with 0 health because there is an optional trick that you can do. Well, it's a variation of a trick that you can do to make the next trick faster. And I didn't get him as he was running across. That'll get him though. Only 3 more hits. Let's see, okay, drop these faster, please. Okay, 2 barrels. It's not great. Because they were also bad spawns. Potentially I could have gotten a double hit with 2 barrels. Oh, rocket? You can't do rocket bomb to double hit though, so at least I don't think it's possible to be fast enough to do it. I guess you could do bomb then rocket maybe.
That would make sense.
Alright, we only need one more hit. And then after this is the gauntlet of easily the hardest part of running this game. Especially if you're like a new runner. There's Gulp. Because that was going to be one of the most infamous skips in Spyro 2. This is the other like biggest major skip of the run. In that we do, as I said, we do none of this game as intended. So in 100%, this is also like one of the things that you do, funnily enough. In any percent, you also do this. Which, there is a post-game completion area in this game called Dragon Shores. It has a bunch of extra mini-games. There's a reward you get for getting 100% in there. It is a permanent Super Flame power-up. We haven't seen the Super Flame power-up yet in this. Oh, here's Head Bash skip, by the way. We can't actually get inside of here because we don't have Head Bash. Unless we do this. Oh, that was a weird case of random lag. Luckily, it was fine. Oh, okay, I fell. That's fine. Head Bash skip can be kind of hard.
Yeah. We're going to
this took me a long time to learn.
The whole point of this game, Spyro was taking a vacation, going to Dragon Shores, and then Hunter and the Professor and Portal brought you here.
Yeah, they made a portal, and then like, yeah, he's like, oh, I want to go on vacation at the end of the game. And you get Dragon Shores. There's a bunch of mini games you can do there. And you get a special little extra for also doing all the mini games, and we're also going to be getting that too. And we're not going to be doing any of the mini games. Well,
sort of.
We're going to be doing like 1% of another one. Well, hopefully not, actually. If I get it first try, it won't.
Yeah, 1% of another one, maybe 100%.
Oh, I fell again?
Turnaround's rough.
Yeah, the camera does not make this easy. But I mean, Head Bash skip is hard. This took me a lot of time learning the game. Technically, if you're really cool, you can actually proxy off of a penguin that's sitting here. And you can, like, you don't have to do Head Bash skip. It's an alternative to it, but it's harder. Alright, there's Head Bash skip. One, we want to get this orb. And now we're going to be going to Dragon Shores. We might say, hey TPC, we haven't finished the game yet, so we can't go to Dragon Shores. Well, the hitbox for entering Dragon Shores actually exists out of bounds. This trick is also pretty hard. This was also rough learning the game. We are going to fly out of bounds. And I missed. If you miss, it's also a big problem because you have to do Head Bash skip again. Which is not nice. I did not anticipate to get this first try because sometimes you just mess it up. It's just reality in this game. There's not a lot of good visual cues for it. But we're going to Dragon Shores, and entering Dragon Shores too, so there's more difficulty incoming. We also have the reason why I inserted a memory card for this marathon run that's going to be there, because you can potentially soft lock or crash the game. Crashing the game is going to be rare off of it. Soft lock, not as much. How did I miss again? Oh, this run is a disaster. This is
what happens if you run out of lives? I don't actually know.
Nothing much. You get a game over, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I have gotten a game over, like, in PB attempts before. Just doing Head Bash skip and Dragon Shores early. I don't know. Practice for this was going well, but you know what they say. Like, your runs never go as well as your practice, so... But we're gonna make it. We're gonna go into Dragon Shores. even like failing it this many times, it is still so much faster to go to Dragon Shores than to not. It's also going to be necessary for a lot of the orbs that we're getting. Because we've actually gotten all the talismans. All the levels now for completing them are going to give us an orb instead. I missed again.
I think you're high.
But yeah, like my camera is like all weird. Like it's not the normal angle and I don't know why. I think I might be cutting the flight actually too close.
Yeah, because I remember when you were getting it, you were much lower.
I don't know why I'm so high up, actually. I guess I'm trying to be too optimal. Please stop doing that, Spyro. I definitely expected this to be the holdup of the run, though.
Spyro's like an elk. He's gotta, you know, slam his antlers into, I know they're horns, but you gotta wear them down.
Getting up these stairs is also like you gotta be optimal with it, so you gotta like flop your way up. I don't know, I'm gonna cut this farther out, I think. Yeah, there we go. This looks like the right camera. I missed anyway. This is like my worst nightmares right now. Oh, I also only have one life. If I actually lose the next life, I have to go get a game over. Because I am going to have to die in Dragon Shores. Oh, that was close. I expected to actually make that double jump. And now you're seeing the reason why I don't run the game at Marathon. There we go. Okay, now we're in Dragon Shores. But that was not the hard part of the trick. We still have a very difficult out of bounds right here. We need to get into Dragon Shores, which involves a very precise wall glide right here. And we actually have to do this twice as well, because as I said, I'm going to need to die in Dragon Shores, which means that even if we get this once, we have to get it twice. It's a precise walking double jump into a wall glide. It's actually a lot of ways to do this trick, but I prefer the wall glide method. I find it the easiest. There's a really stupidly named like movement tech in this game called Spyro. You can do that to get up here, but it's one, I hate that name, and two, I don't know how to do it. There we go. But that is part one.
Don't push square.
Yeah, if you push square right now, I will crash the game. If you try and swim out of bounds with sparks in Dragon Shores, it crashes the game. But here's the permanent super flame, which is the 100% reward. We're going to grab it, and then fall and die. And now we need to do this again. Now we have permanent super flame, which is going to trivialize a lot of the stuff in this game now. Oh, that was fast.
There you go.
And now, remember how we don't have climb and we don't have head bash and stuff? We're going to be getting those. But you might be saying, hey TPC, I don't see Moneybags in here. Well, Moneybags is in here, but we're not going to talk to him. But here's this roller coaster. We're going to do an extremely hard trick. Well, a very precise trick. Wow, I got it first try. That is like 2 frames of leniency. It's so unbelievably tight. Now, if I do this wrong, though, I can soft lock. I'm going to get up higher. That might have been too low. No. All right. There's theater clip. And now, we're going to watch the final cutscene in the game, because it's going to give us all of the abilities. So yeah, we defeated Ripto, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
I cannot believe that I got that first try. That was incredible. And those clips were fast. It was just entering Dragon Shorts, which was a problem.
Based on your practice I saw earlier, about the same.
Yeah, it's real hard. Now that we have that, we're going to go take care of the rest of Winter Tundra and get all the 40 orbs that we need. Because we can't skip into Ripto's chamber early. That's against the rules of the category. But now we're just going to go and clean up these gems in these levels. But this is when the game gets like really fun because Permanent Super Flame just trivializes this. You're going to see like a lot of micro optimizations with like shooting Super Flames and like things that would normally be difficult are just no problem. Like right here at the beginning of this level, we're going to take out an enemy from the start of the level actually. And lower the platform. So like there's just so much optimization you can do with it. I love this level, by the way. This level is awesome. And then right here, hey, remember how we have climb now? This double jump is pretty precise. But yeah, we have climb now because we watched that cutscene. Oh, the camera is not cooperating though. Whatever, I'll go for it.
Sure we have climb?
The hitbox for like the climb stuff is a lot higher than it looks for whatever reason.
It's every hitbox but Spyro's is terrible.
And now, hey, remember this Ox mission? We're gonna mash circle. Normally you'd have to like fight this Ox and do a whole bunch of stuff with him, but if you have Permanent Super Flame, it's this.
Excellent.
And now there's also there's a funny trick if I mess this up. Oh, actually it would be a problem because I have 0 life. But if I mess this up, I actually die. Which, okay, I keep falling off here. This is not good. You don't want to go ice skating. You can't jump while you're ice skating.
Play hockey while you're ice skating.
Okay, I didn't mess it up. You have to head bash to get enough height, right? If you miss it, you just plunge to your death. Camera also goes weird right there, like while you're transitioning. But now we are going to take care of these UFOs. We're going to take care of both rounds of the UFOs and grab the orb for finishing the level. Because they'll not give us talismans anymore. Which is good, because we're going to be like turboing out gems right now. Not gems, orbs. Little, like, shiny things. This game loves shiny things. So now we're gonna get the orb for shooting down the sheep saucers first? No, we're gonna get the one for finishing the level first, then shooting down the sheep saucers. And then it's gonna spawn a second set. We're gonna take care of those. If you're really cool, you'll like know the pattern and like kill them all super fast. It's kind of tight. So I just go. You have Permanent Super Flame, so be one that flies. Oh, I missed him barely. Oh my god, shoot this guy. I'm missing so much. The Super Flame hitbox is actually fairly small. I'm gonna grab this again. Normally you could do this easily without having to refuel, but I mean, it pays to be safe in this game. Who's the last guy?
Nice flight.
4 out of 4 orbs. Oh, go through the portal, please.
Landing in portals is not your thing today.
No, it's pretty hard. Sometimes you'll just bonk on them for like no reason, even if you go right through the middle of them. Now we're gonna go back up because there's an orb through here that we need to get. By the way, don't miss this orb. If you like fly past it, yeah, that's a problem. because it's real slow to get again. Now we're gonna go into Mystic Marsh, which has some interesting little skips in it. We're going to skip the entirety of the level. We're literally going to double jump to the end. And then after that is going to be hopefully if I can pull it off some like little cutscene skips. But we are going to literally double jump from the start of the level, hopefully to the end. But this double jump is finicky. This flop on here sometimes it doesn't work as well as you would hope it to. Alright, well there's that one. We're gonna go help out this hunter. Gonna do that. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. If you're fast enough, you can... Okay, if you pause, Spyro stops looking and skips that cutscene. But you can actually, like, snipe this guy from over there. So I was looking over because they're, like, returning the thing to him. He does that in a lot of cutscenes for whatever reason. Here's another cool one. We do this one while we're flying. Oh, don't die. Okay. I actually almost died right there. Now, I actually did this in a weird order, so now I'm gonna go get the orb for finishing the level. Normally you would actually get this while you're doing the thieves one, but because I missed the first one, I'll do that. I'm a little low on life, and I would like to not die, considering I am at 0 lives, so I'm actually gonna pick up the extra life. Next is Cloud Temples? I think that's the name of it? I don't know. This is one I never remember the name of. I didn't even remember this level existing for the longest time. Until I learned this game. But this one is another one we're gonna have some cool snipes in. Some snipes and some skips. They actually show you this level in the demo reel, like in the attract mode for this game, and we were laughing about that during setup because it was so suboptimal.
Yeah, imagine not having infinite super flame.
Yeah, that was literally my comment. Was like, wow, it don't even have permanent super flame yet.
Look at this video game's attract mode, playing it as intended.
Oh, that was really weird. I tried to dodge that guy, and like I tried to double jump, and I didn't do it fast enough.
You just lost all of your momentum really hard.
I'll hit this guy. Come on. This trick is actually kind of scary because you could die on it if you missed really badly. This double jump is in like Flutter is really hard actually. Like I don't understand what it is about it. It's like there's a ceiling right here and you have to dodge the ceiling.
Yeah, it's if you're clipping onto that ceiling, it pushes you down just a little too much.
Oh, we don't want to talk to this guy. We actually will talk to him later though, because this is the orb that we're getting. We're going to be hitting all of the bells. Camera does not like that. There we go. There's like invisible hitboxes right here that you do need to dodge, but we're going to be sniping all of these. Uh oh. Yeah, see, there's an invisible hitbox right in front of me. Can I even hit? I can't even hit this from here. What am I doing?
I suppose.
I'm gonna be talking to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, there's one up here too." Excuse me, I'm holding triangle. There's this one. Now we're going to get the one for finishing the level, which we're also going to do with a snipe. This is actually a kind of a strat that like I made myself. Because normally you would go get some other orbs while doing this, the Agent S one, but I don't like it, so I'm actually going to snipe this guy from here. I got him. And then it's going to warp us over there.
Spyro.
And this was the second to last level. You see we're at 36 orbs. So we're almost to the end. We have one level left, which is the other one that I never remember the name of. It's the one with all the farmers and the bugs. Oh, Robotica Farms. Also need to, speak of bad hitboxes,
rock wasn't there.
This rock. You can just literally go right through and miss this rock.
You clipped through it.
Now it's just Robotica Farms and Ripto is a joke in in this game, in any speedrun, because you have permanent Super Flame. I guess unless you're a weird person who runs, like, glitchless. Oh, I missed?
Robotica Farms, I remember this stage.
Yeah, we need to kill 15 enemies while we're here. Oh, what am I doing? Not the... Okay. I was confusing it with another section. I thought there was an enemy right there. I'm gonna probably take out some enemies right now. Normally you could actually wait a while.
So who do we gotta ask for the new Spyro game? Is it the Microsoft now? I don't remember who owns it at this point. I know Insomniac made these games. And then Universal owned it.
I did not snipe all those guys on the flight. You can get all of them on the flight. There's an orb for exterminating the crow bugs. This is 9. And there's the guy right here. Should be good. You know, I don't have to get that guy. Oh, I sniped somebody. Anyway. Yeah, I sniped somebody. Okay, I'm at 13. There should be 2 that I could snipe. Because we need to get super speed to get the 40th orb. Because it is right here. And, oh, I already got that guy. Okay. I was not anticipating to... Usually I have enough enemies by now. I don't know who I missed. I did miss this guy, I guess. I'll just slowly snipe him. I didn't even know that hitbox was there. What? I did not miss that guy. But now we're going to snipe out these pumpkins with permanent super flame, so we don't have to run into them. And then hopefully super speed and get the rest of them.
This entire segment is very difficult the whole way through.
Yeah, this one is kind of tricky. And there's a 40th orb. So now all we have to do is Ripto. Which, as I said, Ripto is kind of a joke in this category, and in every category. Though I'm at low health, I would want to be at high health for the last phase. Because the last phase is like, you kind of don't care about damage. So I am probably... there should be a penguin over here. This is the most stressful stair climb in this game if you're on like good pace.
All right.
I don't like to be at blue health for this, but I'll take it. I'll just have to play it a little safe on the last phase. Now, the first two phases of the Ripto were literally just going to max circle. There is technically an early hit you can get on the second phase if you're like really cool.
Spyro, we want.
We're going to go forward, hit him with this. Do this. Okay, I missed. You can fire backwards and hit Gulp on the second phase from the first one.
This looks like a really hard boss fight.
Yeah, the third phase is kind of hard to do fast. Time will end when his health bar drains on this phase. Okay, I do have to dodge this because I'm not at 3 health, which means I can't play it like as crazy as I would normally.
Isn't Sparks yellow right now, though?
Oh yeah, okay, he did get healed.
Yeah.
I don't know because I've never taken damage on 2 phases of the Ripto fight. Like, how could
Fair
you?
enough.
Okay, now I'm at green sparks though, which is not good. I've been getting kind of a bad pattern on these. Okay, that did get him. He's gonna like fly outside level for the last few hits. Okay, I missed him on that one. There's only like what, 2 more hits? And time's coming up. And time. You know, apart from entering Dragon Shores, that was a really good run.
Yeah. What's your PB again?
I know that this was a PB because I have the stream actually open on my phone. My PB is 122, and this is a 120.
I couldn't remember if you said it was a 120-22 or 122, so I didn't want to like.
It is 122.25.
Yeah, all right, 2-minute PB, not bad.
You have to go now?
Yeah, I probably lost like 5-6 minutes on entering Dragon Shores. But I mean, those out of bounds clips are really fast. First try roller coaster out of bounds. Climb skip was really good. I'm glad to have been able to show off this game. Originally, I was going to run KO the Kangaroo Round 2 from Chotue, I believe it's how it's pronounced. And I physically could not play the game. I also could not stream the game, which was a problem. So, and also the person who was going to run this in the marathon, whose name I actually forgot, sadly had to drop out for health reasons. But I offered to run the game in their place because I know we all still want to see some Spyro. Because this game is an incredible speed game. If this looked interesting to you, I highly, highly recommend that you pick Spyro 2 up. I mean, I know I said it's like a really hard speed game, and it is. There's a lot of hard tricks in it, but it's very forgiving too. Because like, there's no hard game overs, there's no like really bad deaths that you can take. It's just like, you get as much as you put into it. And there's always something to improve in this game. And it just feels so good to move in this game. I definitely highly recommend you pick it up. Even if it's not 40 or 14 tally, a lot of people run 14 tally. I want to say it's the most popular category. There's, like, you do still have to do Dragon Shores early in it, and you do Ripto early, but, like, that's it's pretty beginner-friendly category compared to 40 or. Don't start with learning Hundo like I did. Yeah, I'm glad to run this for Speedromizer. It was it's a great event. I was gonna say it was, but it is still, because it's still going on. This is only the end of the first day, and I have to thank everybody for having me here. It's been an awesome time learning this game, and I really want to see where I go with it, and where the rest of the marathon goes with their runs, because there's a lot of great ones coming up. I'd like to thank my good buddy Alpha 5 with me here for commentary, chiming in. He's always there for me. He's going to be running a game at the end of the marathon.
Yeah,
that, you'll definitely want to see. Yeah, you'll definitely want to see. Alpha's a cool guy too. This is not the first speedrun of mine that Alpha's commentated.
It's
He's
not
actually
the
been
first
on
game.
the GDQ couch for me.
On the GDQ couch several times.
Yes. Several times in races.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, this is a good run.
Yeah, it's a really entertaining run because it's just so broken. Like, we don't do anything. Like I said, like in my submission for this, I think I said like 40 orb is the no major skips category, but that doesn't mean that we do any part of this game as how you're supposed to. It's like 5%.
And maybe it's because it's been 20 years since I've played this game, but I was like, I don't remember half of this, but it could just be that you skipped all the parts I remembered.
Yeah, we just like jump out of bounds all the time and stuff.
I remember the turtle. The turtle I remembered. Alright? That's about it.
I love the credits just showing off all the areas. Hey, there's the part that we went out of bounds. Hey, there's the part that we did turtle proxy on.
Yeah.
You can go out of bounds with the first turtle proxy on this one. If you do the swimless one, you like fly out of bounds to get straight there. It's like 5 times harder than the one that I did though. Oh, that's another thing that I lost a ton of time on. That's why my PB wasn't bigger. Here's all these people that worked on this game. This game is awesome. I'm so glad that they worked on it.
Pretty good company.
Yeah, all 3 of the original Spyro trilogy is excellent.
I want a good new Spyro game, but I don't remember who owns Spyro. I think it's Microsoft now.
Yeah, it's kind of lost in translation right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, there's this level that we didn't go out of bounds on.
Alright, so that...
Okay, you can continue. It's just credit.
Yeah, thank you. So that was the end of Day 1 Speedromizer. Thank you, TPC Alpha 5. Thank you for displaying this run. It was definitely something I loved seeing from start to finish.